Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center, and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Julie's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, LaFonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, and Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia. Now, on to the action.
For 5 generations, LaFonda Restaurant in Artesia has been home of awesome comfort food for locals and tourists alike. All of our recipes are tried and tested, many for years before becoming part of the menu. LaFonda Restaurant only uses fresh ingredients, and our portions will fill you up. The December drink of the month is Dirty Snowman, agave wine, horchata, and a splash of coffee. $5 all month long at LaFonda Restaurant in downtown Artesia.
Rosa, have you decided where you're going to college yet?
There's so many choices. I'm still not sure.
Well, I've decided to attend the University of New Mexico. It's the only Research One university in the state. It's the flagship, and their academic programs are among the best in the nation.
The University of New Mexico? Can I still apply?
Of course. UNM is New Mexico's best university, and residents of New Mexico get preference in admission. Apply now, and we'll attend UNM together.
The University of New Mexico, New Mexico's University of...
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
HawkerandSons.com. Go Bulldogs.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Knowledge is the power to
So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Christmas Carnival. It's a free event for your whole family, and we're really excited about it.
We're going to have carnival games, plenty of sweet treats and prizes, and it's, again, fun for the whole family. It is free, like she said, so come join us December 8th, 6 p.m., right here at Faith Baptist Church, 401 South 20th Street.
See you then.
and wound up, I think they won by over 50 points, had a running clock most of the second half, so they won 73-23. So good win for the Bulldogs, keeps them in the winter bracket for tomorrow night.
And we now know who they're going to play. They'll be the Lovington Wildcats, so one of our district foes will be playing tomorrow night as Lovington defeated Gallup here just the game before our game here. So that you know, now we're coming into the Lady Bulldogs and the Deming Wildcats, Lady Wildcats. So that's the first game of the night of the day for the Lady Bulldogs. And real quick, I'll run through the lineups. Deming coming in 1-0, as is Artesia. And for the Deming Wildcats, number 1, Jacqueline Aguayo. Number 2, Natalie Ramirez. Number 3, Axis Oreas. Number 4 is Yadiera Bejarano. Number 10 is Nayeli Jimenez. Number 11, Kathy Camarillo Vasquez. Number 12 is Brianna Valdez. Number 21, Amanda Santasteven. Number 22, Rafaela Fita Jimenez. Number 23, Cadence Turnbow. Number 24, Tiffany Nunez. And number 32, Ava Brown. For the Artesia Bulldogs, their full lineup goes like this. Number 11, Aubrey Zemaron is a 5'2" sophomore point guard. Number 12, Brooklyn Thacker is a 5'3" junior wing and point guard. Number 14, Carmen Harvey, a 5'4" junior point guard. A wing and junior is number 15, Eliana Montoya. She's listed at 5'3". Number 20 is Kaylee Padilla, 5'6" sophomore wing and point guard. Number 21, Ashton Kraft, is a 5'7" sophomore wing. We're going to have the national anthem, so I'll come back here after that. Give you the rest of the lineup, so stay right here for the national anthem.
Singing the anthem tonight will be Mr. Jaden Olvera. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, through what stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket regular, the bumpers in air, getting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great rendition by one of the high school students here at Artesia High. All right, so continuing the lineups, number 21. All right, I think I got Kaylee in. So number 20 is Kaylee Padilla, 5'6" sophomore wing and point guard. 21 is Ashton Kraft, a 5'7" sophomore wing. Another wing, and she can play down in the post, is sophomore, 5'8", number 22, Jenna Whitmire. Number 23 is Kimber Beltran, the 5'5" senior wing, and can play down in the post. Number 24, Abigail Hashield, is a 6' senior post. Number 32 is a junior, Addie Harrison, listed at 5'11", and she plays post and wing. And number 45, the 6' senior post, Lauren Wagner.
Lady Bulldogs come in tonight, Joby 1-0 on the season. They defeated Santa Teresa 59-30. And Deming Wildcats also coming in 1-0 on the season. They defeated the Goddard Rocket girls 40-22. So got two 1-0 teams going at it tonight.
Yeah, early in the season, I saw earlier today, one of the teams from El Paso was 11-1 coming into their ball game today.
Oh, gosh.
So some of these teams have been playing for a while, especially the Texas teams, and pretty much the Texas teams. Although I did see Deming had already, the boys were 0-3. So they already had 3 games under the belt. And of course, they played us, and the Bulldogs, as we talked about this morning, today was their first game.
Yeah, coming off the football season and a long volleyball season in the state tournament. You know, the girls were just there 2 weeks ago. And then they had, one practice before they played Santa T, and then had, several practices for this tournament. But boys just finished last week and we're playing today, so.
So, yeah, and
quick turnaround.
Quick turnaround for both the Artesia Lady Bulldogs and the Bulldogs. Now they're doing a hype video for the girls. Well, I was going to look up at that as we stay here. Refuse to lose, it said. If you're, now it doesn't look like we have a picture of it, but they got some video of practices, it looks like. So both the volleyball teams, the football team, now they got some game footage here of playing Santa Teresa. The soccer teams all played really well. Ironically enough, the only team out of those four that did not win their district was the football team.
I know.
But that football team won state. Yeah. The other three district champs were unable to get that done. But still, a fantastic fall sports season for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the basketball season. We watched the boys, as we mentioned earlier. Man, they seem to have it all right now. See if they can put it together. They've got height, they got size, they got speed, they got quickness, they got basketball skills, they got a good team chemistry. So it'll be fun to watch. And the girls against Santa Teresa played extremely well. And the girls have height, and they've got some size in there, and they got really good quickness. So got basketball skills. So it'll be fun to watch them this year too.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think both of our basketball teams have all the variables that you want. And I think that's going to bode well for them as they get their seasons, after the first season, which is kind of the non-district play. When they get into district, I think they're going to be honed and ready to go for a district championship. I think both of them last year won their districts and then had good runs into the playoffs. So, of course, the end goal for the Bulldogs is always to win a state title, and both of these teams, both the girls and the boys, they want to win their district title, and then they want to go on and win out at state, and that's going to be what they try to do.
All right, starting tonight for the Deming Wildcats will be number 1, Jacqueline Aguayo, number 4, Bejarana, number 10, Jimenez, number 21, Santa Stephen, and number 24, Nunez. And then for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, number 20, Kaylee Padilla, number 22, Jenna Whitmire, number 23, Kimber Beltran, number 32, Hattie Harrison, and number 45, Lauren Wagner.
8 minutes on the board, and you want me to? Okay. All right, so Deming comes out on the floor. If you're watching on the radio, they're wearing their white unis with a lot of maroon on down their shirt and their shorts, and then they've got maroon numbers with black lettering. The Bulldogs wearing black uniforms with orange numbers and letters.
I like their uniforms. That orange really sticks out on that black.
It really does, and today was blackout for the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs, and so both teams wore black unis. And the Lady Bulldogs and the Bulldogs both look really nice. These look good. All right, so Hattie Harrison will do the honors for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 1, Jacqueline Aguayo will do the jumping. Hattie's got about 6 inches on her, but she may be able to sky. We'll see. No, Hattie wins it. Tips it back, and then down the floor they go and into the lane, and she walked. Did not get away with it. Got a hand out there, Robbie, and so the first turnover of the game goes to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Nayeli Jimenez got a hand in there and forced her to walk as she lost the handle of it.
And the her we're talking about was Beltran. Down the floor come the Deming Wildcats, and number 24 up and in, Tiffany Nunez.
A great fast break by them. They just broke our press very easily.
Addie to Whitmire, and she scores. So the Bulldogs broke their press very easily as well. And we get a turnover. The Bulldogs get it back. The first steal for the Bulldogs here in this ball game. Wagner gets the ball as Padilla works her way over to Beltran. Her three-point shot is going to be no good. Fighting for it are the Bulldogs, and going to the floor is still on the ground, and Bulldogs are going to come up with it. I don't know what they're going to call it because the Bulldogs had it. They jump ball between the Bulldogs.
Wagner was the only one with the ball, but I think it became a scrum on the floor, so he wanted to stop it.
So the possession arrow goes to Deming. And I was trying to remember, it was Hattie who got that assist. And Wagner came away with the steal. So the Bulldogs putting on some four-court pressure. Padilla will steal it on the left side. She'll go up, and the shot no good, but she's fouled as Hattie Harrison got the rebound, but after the fact. So going to the line will be Kaylee Padilla to shoot 2.
So they broke the press easily, the Wildcats did, and then the second time we got a turnover on it, and the third time here, Padilla got the steal, so Lady Bulldogs working that press well.
7:04 to go in the first period. 2-2 is where we're at. If you're just now joining us, almost a minute has ticked away. Padilla at the line. First shot is up and Rims out, no good. Hit the front of the rim, rolled the back. I thought it was going to fall, but hit the front again and came out. So Kaylee will get another shot here. Shot is up, and the shot is good. So Padilla on the board with a free throw. And the Bulldogs steal it back. Padilla up and in.
Good steal by Padilla. Just stepped right in front and made the layup in front of the rim, and then Bulldogs go after it again and knock it out of bounds.
So that full court pressure defense here by the Artesia Bulldogs paying dividends early as they forced 3 turnovers so far. And now Hattie Harrison's going to get a foul she's going to want back because she just stuck her hands out and shoved the girl with both hands.
Yeah, Aguayo just decided to dribble that time. They've been trying to pass through it, so she decided to dribble, and Hattie reached for the foul.
So the Bulldogs now going to put on a half-court trap. Whitmire out top. Going to tip it away, and coming away with it is the Bulldogs. And into the lane, shot up and good for Kimber Beltran, her first bucket.
She had 2 teammates right there, but nobody came out on her, so gave her the layup.
This time they break the press. It go down the floor, and the rebound is kicked around. Whitmire dives to the ground as we see her do, and it's a jump ball, and that'll be Bulldog basketball.
Well, their 2 Deming players are going down to get it, and all of a sudden a diving Whitmire comes in the middle of both of them. What great hustle. That looks like number 23 is coming in for the Wildcats, and that's Cadence Turnbow.
All right, so the Bulldogs lead now. Timeout taken by Coach Hodling. We'll take it as well here from Boppin and Brown. 6:28 to go, 7-2 Artesia.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, we're back, and Wagner will get it into Padilla. Deming putting on a full-court trap. She dribbles through it, but that's a turnover. And on the right side, go up and score is number 21, sent to Steven. Bulldogs break the press this time. Down the court it goes to Whitmire, left side up. Oh, and she missed it too hard off of the backboard, and then a reach on Jenna. So another foul, and just went too hard. She just kind of shoved it up there.
Yeah, you see that a lot of times when a player misses a shot and they come down and they get a cheap foul called on them because they're frustrated they miss a shot.
They get it into Turnbow. Cross over to Aguayo, left corner, back to Turnbow. She dribbles, it's poked away. Wagner comes away with it. Whitmire's going to chase it down, and she'll pull it up. Oh, and it goes off the foot. They didn't call a kick. I thought it went off the foot. Deming going the other way after the turnover as Aguayo hands it off to Turnbow into the corner, and that's a turnover on Deming.
Fast pace here to start this game. Not many subs so far, so we'll see how long they keep going this fast without subbing for them.
7-4 Bulldogs. I thought maybe they'd go on a run, but a 4-point swing as we missed that layup, and then had a foul, and then they got a bucket off of it. Padilla's fouled and no call. Man, holy cow. Timeout taken by Coach Hodling, and so we'll go ahead and take another one. Bulldogs 7, Deming 4, 5:36 to go in the first period.
Pressure Services, LLC in Artesia, New Mexico has immediate openings for experienced vacuum truck, kill truck, and hydrovac operators. Operators must hold a Class A CDL, at least 2 years of experience, and all positions require a clean driving record and must be able to pass a DOT drug and alcohol screening. Pressure Services offers great pay with IRA benefits and employer contribution towards health benefits. Please apply in person at 2702 North Freeman in Artesia, New Mexico. Equal opportunity employer.
All right, Bulldogs dribble or get it in. Wagner to Padilla. Deming dropped back out of the press that time. As Padilla picks up her dribble, goes over to Kimber. Underneath, they go down on the block. Shot is up and good, and one. As Lauren Wagner, man, that size, her height and size just powered in.
Well, advantage Bulldogs on that. Good boxing out down there to get her free. Lauren get herself free. And then good hands to catch the pass and went straight up with it, draw the foul, and make score. Carmen Harvey checking in for the Bulldogs.
Padilla will get a break. So there's our first sub. Of course, we've had 2 timeouts, too.
Yeah.
All right, the end one is up. It's no good off the back of the rim. Hattie Harrison with the rebound. She'll pick up her dribble skip pass over to Kimber. Looks at a 3, doesn't take it, drives into the lane, and the ball stripped away from her. Coming the other way. Boy, she got away with a carry. Shot is up and no good. Kimber battling underneath there for the rebound. She fouled 3 times, and they don't call it 1 time. And they call it out on Kimber. Oh, no, he didn't. He called it out on White, so it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Checking in for Deming, number 2,
Number 2 checking in for Deming, Ramirez.
Back into a full court press. Throw it over to Harvey. Harvey back to Wagner. Wagner dribbles, picks up her dribble, goes back to Harvey. They're across the timeline. Oh, but she didn't see her coming, and there's a foul. Boy, Harvey didn't even look, and luckily she was ran into.
Yeah, dribbling to the right, but she's looking in the paint, looking down the court, and number 21 came up on her, Santa Stephen, and fouled her.
So 9-4 Bulldogs, 4:59 to go here. First period as they're going to swing it over to Kimber on the right side. Picks up her dribble pretty quick. Back to Harvey. She's going to skip pass over to Whitmire. Spot for 3. It's off the rim. No good. Wagner up tall for the rebound, as was Harrison. And have a jump ball, and that's going to go to the Deming Wildcats. So good job there by Deming as they got up in the middle of 2 of our bigs and was able to hold on to it. And so a tie-up made the jump ball, and they got the ball. The Bulldogs now putting on some full court pressure. And they poke it away, and that's going to be a jump ball right back to the Bulldogs.
Good job by Kimber.
Guess who was down on her knee?
Yeah, Whitmire. Santa Stephen turned around, and Kimber was right there to poke the ball away. She never saw her coming.
All right, so keying it in will be the Bulldogs. They're going to kick. Oh, Harvey did almost a good job, but she turned it over, trying to go get that pass. And then we're going to have a double dribble, turnover right back to the Bulldogs. So we've seen that a couple of times, turnover. And it'll be Artesia's basketball. Kimber will key it in to Harvey. 4:35 to go in the first period. 9-4 Bulldogs, and they've had some missed opportunities here. Skip pass over to the corner. Whitmire on the left side, dribbles out of there, gets it back to Harvey. Harvey dribbling. She's going to skip it back over to Whitmire. They almost stole the pass from her. Now Whitmire back to Harvey. She's going to throw it right to the Deming Wildcats, turnover Bulldogs. And then Jenna Whitmire with the steal. She goes on the left side, goes into the lane, throws up the shot, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Jenna.
Yeah, it was. She just decided to go in there. Number 2 got set, Natalie Ramirez, and took that charge from Jenna.
All right, so they're going to go ahead and put some full court pressure here.
Number 12 comes in for the Bulldogs, Brooklyn Thacker.
Deming basketball. The Bulldogs putting on some full court pressure here. They're going to skip it over. Number 10, 224. She goes down the floor. That's Nunez. Back to the other side. Nunez gets the rebound, and then her shot partially blocked by Thacker. Coming out there with the board is Kimber Beltran, her first rebound of the ball game. Down the right side, picks up her dribble and throws it to nobody. So Thacker goes to get it and unable to. I don't know why she didn't grab it.
Yeah.
She was right there. I think only thing I can think is she thought somebody from Deming touched it, but they didn't.
Deming showing good speed. Kimber trying to get a breakaway there, and 2 girls just running right with her.
All right, so quickly here, Deming trying to push it up the floor against the press over to the right side. Into the lane. There's I thought it was a walk, but no walk called. Hattie comes out of there with the rebound. She pushes it up the floor. Hattie Harrison will turn, and she'll look for Harvey, and the Bulldogs will set up their offense. Over to the right side. 3-point shot. Kimber Beltran buries it.
Good setup by Harvey. Kimber didn't hesitate. Just pulled the trigger and hit that 3.
Bulldogs putting that press on, leading 12-4. Kimber now with 5 points in the ballgame. They skip it over there. Harvey steps in front of the pass, knocks it out of bounds. Almost gets it.
We've got Hashow going to check in for the Bulldogs, and also number 21, Ashton Kraft, and Wagner and Kimber will get a break.
So Deming basketball, keying it in right over in front of the Bulldog bench is number 21, Santa Stephen. Back to her on the right side. She'll put it underneath the 24, Hattie Harrison right there. And then they're going to kick it over to the right side, 3-pointer for the number 21, and she buries it. Santa Stephen now.
Wow, it's a great shot by her. I mean, just a lot of arc on that, nothing but net.
Bulldogs down the floor quickly. Hashield with the shot, no good. There on the backside is Kraft, and she gets the rebound and the point.
Great hustle. We had 3 Bulldogs down there to 1 Wildcat, so it paid off.
Hashield giving some trouble out there to the Deming Wildcats as they get it across timeline. Number 24 picks up her dribble, goes to the corner to Aguayo. Her little runner is going to be no good, but boy, great position under there for number 24. She gets the board and the bucket.
Yeah, Nunez had that backside board covered, went right to her, just put it right back in.
Jump ball called, so the Bulldogs turn it over on a jump ball.
Padilla will check in for the Bulldogs along with Kimber, and Ava Brown will check in for the Wildcats. And also number 3, Alexis Reyes for the Wildcats.
14-9, 2:28 to go here in the first period. The Bulldogs lead by 5. They have led by as many as 8. But Deming able to take that down some. As coming across the timeline, going over to the right side. Shot is up, no good. Abby Hashield with the rebound, gets it to Kraft. Up ahead she goes to Padilla on left side. Shot up and good.
I didn't think there's any way that pass was going to get there. There's a Wildcat there, but that was a great pass.
And the Bulldogs trying to steal it away, unable to. As Deming breaks the open, then it's tipped away. Coming away with it was Hattie Harrison. And she gets it to Kimber. Kimber will bring it up the floor. Over to the right side to Kraft. She's going to skip past Padilla. 3-point shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Hashield there for the rebound. Put back is not going to go. Hattie Harrison with the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on who? I think it's on Deming as Hattie got that rebound and then come down. So, yeah, on Deming. That's her 3rd foul.
We can tell the difference, Joby, in the height. As Hashield went up, got the rebound, put it back. Then Hattie with 2 Wildcats by her went up, and she's way above them.
So the Bulldogs key it in. Shot is up and no good. Over the top on the 3-point effort from the left corner. Kimber. Deming gets the rebound. Come down the floor quickly. There's a walk. Turnover right back to the Bulldogs as Jacqueline Aguayo couldn't stop her feet on that effort.
She picked the ball up and took about 6 steps. Real quick steps.
Yeah. So Bulldog basketball. Get it to Harrison, back to Padilla. She's across the timeline in traffic, still dribbling, gets her pass to Hashield. Her shot up no good, gets her own rebound. Shot up no good, but she is fouled. So that'll put Abby on the line to shoot 2.
Maury Padilla got that and shot like a rocket, broke that press with the dribble and found Hashield wide open underneath. Good job by Padilla.
16-9, the Bulldogs lead. Hashield can continue or extend that first shot. She does that with a nothing but net free throw. 17-9, 1:25 to go here in the first period. Shot is up and shot is off the side of the rim. And Deming loses it out of bounds. There were 3 of them, and they just kind of fought for the rebound. They lost their 11th turnover. And now a timeout taken by Deming. So we'll go ahead and take one as well. 1:23 to go in the first period. Bulldogs 17, Deming 9.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI and Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
All right, Bulldog basketball. Kimber will put it in to Hashield. She'll hand it back to Kimber. Kimber goes up top to Padilla. 3-point shot is up. Good.
That was the inbound play by the Bulldogs, set up for Padilla to hit that 3, and they ran it perfectly.
And there's a turnover. Crafts intercepts the pass. She's across the timeline. Goes back to Padilla. Going to go into the corner to Harrison. She's going to swing it out to Padilla into the corner. Oh, she didn't get there. She goes into the lane, throws up a shot that's partially blocked. Turnover back to, well, I guess it was a shot, so not a turnover. Deming down the opposite way. Bounce pass underneath and a reach. No foul called, and a shot up and good for number 21, Santa Steven.
Yeah, they broke that defense easy that time. Nice bounce pass. Good running shot by her.
Harrison on the left side. She's yet to score. Nice. Oh, and it was a little bit too much. So out of bounds on the Bulldogs. That's their 6th turnover.
It's a good look by Hattie. Some of those you'd like to see her just take it.
Yeah, she hasn't scored yet. I don't even know if she shot yet, and that was one where she probably just should have went straight up and took it, but as you said, but tried to make the extra pass just a little high for Kraft, got through her hands. So we're down to 27 seconds, be under 25 when they cross, as Jimenez comes across to Hashield. Bounce pass. They're going to go underneath, and then underneath the other side. Nice ball movement as they score.
That's where that extra pass is really good because the Bulldogs closed on her. She hit the back door.
All right, that's the 5th foul, so that's going to put Kaylee on the line to shoot 2. That's actually the 6th. So second on Reyes, and now with 11 seconds, Padilla will shoot 2, leading 20-13 here in the first period.
Good first quarter for the Bulldogs here, Joby. Both teams came out, they're pressing, and we've seen them break it, and we've seen a lot of turnovers because of it too.
Padilla drains that one. She's leading the way with 9 points. Is the she's just a sophomore.
Yeah,
Kaylee's a sophomore. Second shot is up and good as well. So 11 seconds. Bulldogs going to try to get another steal here, and Hattie Harrison's going to strip it away. Up and good.
Nice takeaway by Hattie. Just stripped it away from her, as you said.
And then a turnover. So they got 1 second here to try to get a touch pass. A touch shot up and in as the Bulldogs turned them over again.
And they're going to send Wagner in underneath the basket to throw it probably high to her. See if we get a tip in.
Going to turn and shoot. You got to shoot. All right, so at the end of 24-13, the Artesia Bulldogs lead the Deming Wildcats. We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for the second period after this timeout.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
All right, we're back here at Bulldog Pit. Robbie Blue and Joby Hodling. Thanks for tuning in with us here on KSGP Radio. We're on 2 channels, AM 990 and FM 93.7. And then we're live streaming in 3 different places. We got KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio on Facebook, and KSVP TV YouTube channel. So we're in a lot of spots. If you can't be here at the pit, if your family, you're listening or watching, so you are watching on or listening on one of these spots, but if your family can't be here, make sure they know where to tune in.
Starting lineup on the court for the Bulldogs.
Kimber will key it in. Bulldog basketball gets it into Padilla. She's being guarded there by number 10, Jimenez. Gets it back to Kimber on the right wing. Now Kimber will put it on the ground, back to Padilla. Padilla way out top. It's tipped away from her, but she's able to go get it. Swing pass back to Kimber on the right wing. Going to go underneath. And Wagner will turn around. Shot good. Oh, I thought it was going to go. She's fouled, so Wagner will go to the line to shoot 2.
Set up a little far outside the paint that time. So when her turnaround jumper, the backboard, wasn't quite where she wanted it to be, but she's going to the line.
And you can say this about what Deming did there. They were pushing our guards away, which caused all that to come out. Mm-hmm. And so good defense there, but Wagner drains the first.
Doesn't matter when you hit your free throws.
And she didn't hit nothing but the net, so no chance for that to come out. Second one is up, and it's good too. So the Bulldogs extend their lead to 13, which is their biggest lead of the ball game. Still putting that press on. Jimenez is, it's going to be tipped, and Padilla will come away with it. And then she has it stolen away, but Harrison will go get it. Back to Padilla, swing over to Kimber, her three-point shot. Nothing, but the bottom of the net actually hit a little rim, Robbie, but it was a good shot.
And what I love about Kimber is there's no hesitation. She just pulls that trigger.
And the Bulldogs they do cost the turnover. They caused another turnover when they got it in, so it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, the Deming fans are getting a little riled up right now.
That was the first assist for Padilla as she swung that pass over there. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Aguayo over by the Deming bench as she tried to get that ball.
Whitmire was trying not to look over there. She had her eyes looking over there, trying to get that pass in there.
Yeah, Harrison was in that corner. Now where Whitmire is to throw it in. And she's going to get it into Wagner. Back to Whitmire. She looked at the three, didn't take it, put it on the floor, kicked to Padilla. Three-point shot. Off, no good. Harrison with the rebound. She's going to go to Kimber. Kimber puts it on the floor. Skip pass. Whitmire. Whitmire drives, kicks it to Kimber. Back out top to Padilla. Now she'll get it to Kimber. Kimber out top to Harrison. Harrison swing over to the left side to Whitmire. Now to Padilla. Padilla turns, looks at the three, doesn't take it. Kimber will. Shot is up and off the backboard, no good, but Harrison with another rebound, long rebound, her fifth board to Padilla. Oh, that's going to be, good job by Whitmire, and then she's fouled trying to take it to the rim.
I'm just watching Wagner underneath. She's just going side to side, setting picks the whole time as they're moving in and out of the paint. So Lauren just doing a good job.
Yeah, and what happens is she turns and looks for that pass every time. So they hit her once in a while, and they probably will as the game goes on more. Whitmire at the line to shoot two. First shot is up and bangs it home. That's her third point of the game.
What's really standing out to me, Joby, is the Bulldog defense. Yeah. I mean, we've scored 30 points, but Deming is good, and our defense is playing solid.
Shot up, no good. Come down with a rebound will be Deming. Gets it over to the right side. They got number one up ahead, but she's going to stop. Looks for it. Oh, she double dribbled. They didn't call it. They go underneath. That's going to be tipped away. The Bulldogs on the floor. It's 3 Bulldogs and 2 Deming Wildcats. Jump ball goes to Deming.
So they broke the press. They had it all the way down here to Aguayo, and she thought about it, but the Bulldogs were hustling so fast down the court she couldn't go into the paint and drive.
All right, so Aguayo will put the ball in, bounce pass in. And then it's going to be almost taken away by Whitmire. Jimenez drives, kicks. Shot is up and no good, but they're going to call a foul on, I think, Lauren Wagner, as number 32 took it on that baseline. That's Ava Brown.
Yeah, working it into their big underneath, and did a good job using her body to kind of shield off Wagner. Draw the foul.
All right, so Brown at the line to shoot two. 6:19 to go here in the first half. That shot off the front of the rim, no good.
Number 21 will check in, Amanda Santa-Steven.
She is leading the way with 7 points for the Deming Wildcats. So back into the ballgame, their leading scorer so far here this evening. Sorry. Coughed right into everybody's ear. Shot up and no good. Whitmire tips the ball, and coming out of there with it is Wagner. I've only got one rebound for Wagner. Kimber on the right side. She's going to get it to Harrison, but it's too high. Turnover on the Bulldogs. That's their 7th. As Santa-Steven comes down the floor, Whitmire hounding her now. She lets her go. Underneath it goes, and Aguayo gets it out to number 10. Three-point shot is up and no good. Long rebound goes to Santa-Steven. Right side. She's going to get it back outside. Number 1, Aguayo with the shot, no good. Another rebound for it goes out of bounds. Oh, she said it was out on them. She didn't get to that in time. So it's going to be Bulldog basketball. As Carmen Harvey will check in, Padilla will take a seat. Bulldogs lead 30-13, 5:45 to go in the first half. Harvey will move to the point guard, so she'll take her time. Aguayo coming out to meet her. She's going to go to Whitmire on the left side. Back to Harvey. Harvey swing it over to the right side. Now to the top of the key. Turnaround jump shot is no good for Harrison, and then we're going to have a foul. I think he called that on Hattie Harrison. He did. That's going to be her second.
Yeah, I missed the shot. Was following it up in there and came over the back of somebody and fouled him. As we got Hushile checking in the game for Hattie Harrison.
All right, so Deming basketball as Santa-Steven will get it in to Aguayo. Back to Santa-Steven. She drives all the way down the floor. Maybe got away with a walk there. Shot no good. They get it out to number 34, which that was 24 they got it to. Now we're going to have a foul on the Bulldogs, and I think he's looking at, well, let's see. He might be looking at Harvey. He did. So number 14, Carmen Harvey. That's the Bulldogs' third team foul. Deming will key it in on the left side baseline, get it into 24, Nunez. Outside to Jimenez, then a driving, but they tip it away, but they come back up with it. Shot is up and no good. Good rebound there for Lauren Wagner. She'll get it to Harvey, and the Bulldogs will go the other direction. Swing it over to, Harvey goes and gets it on the left side. Three-point shot is up and no good, but there is Lauren Wagner with a nice rebound and putback.
Lauren got that under the basket, so she came back with the right hand on a reverse layup. That was pretty by Lauren.
Sent to Steven. We'll go back. Oh, and there was they wanted to walk. No walk call. Shot is up and good for number 21, Amanda Santa-Steven.
Yeah, 9 point for her. She's leading the Wildcats.
Harvey down the floor being harassed out here. She finally going to get it over to Kimber. Kimber back to Harvey. Looked to swing it over to, she goes, and then Bulldogs are going to throw it away. Just led Lauren too far.
We've got Thacker and Harrison checking in for the Bulldogs. Also Bejarano checking back in for the Wildcats.
32-15 Artesia with 4:20 to go here in the first half. They back out of their full court press. They're going to meet out here at half court. Man-to-man defense. Go underneath to number 4. It's going to be tipped out of there by Harvey on the backside. Good defense there. She came across.
Yeah, about the third time Harvey's gotten a hand in there and knocked it away. She just can't get a hold of it yet on that steal.
Sent to Stevens, going to go up and get that, and the Bulldogs tied her up. I thought we did. They did not. Swing it to Aguayo inside the paint. They're going to go down on the base, on the paint, in the paint. 2-point shot up and no good. Tipped out of there by the Bulldogs, and Thacker will get the rebound, get it to Halfshield. She'll pick up her dribble and get it to Kimber. So the Bulldogs, good job there. Hattie Harrison out top. She's going to get it over to Thacker. 3-point shot is going to be long on the backside. Harvey with the rebound. She'll get it to Beltran. Beltran in the corner, dribbles through traffic. It's stolen away. A turnover on the Bulldogs and then a foul. I think on, they call it on Beltran.
Ashton Kraft will check in for Kimber. It's only Kimber's first foul, though. You get 1 1/4.
Okay. I'll go with that. All right, so Deming Wildcats will bring the ball down. It's Jimenez. Bounce pass to Nunez. Underneath it goes, and the shot's going to be partially blocked, but Hattie Harrison with her third foul. She was really out of position that time, and I know she knows it.
Yeah, she got the inside position on her. Bejarano did, so Hattie tried to come over the top and block it, and she fouled her while she did.
So Bejarano at the line. First shot is up and off the back of the rim. No good.
Lauren Wagner's going to check in for Hattie Harrison with those 3 fouls.
Bulldogs lead 32-15 as Bejarano waits for the ball back from the official.
Kind of slowed down here a little bit, hadn't it?
It has. They both kind of backed out of their full court stuff. Shot is up, and this time, it's no good again. And Kraft with a good rebound. And then stows away. Darn, Bulldogs turn it over. That's her 10th. And then there's going to be a 3-point shot for Bejarano. No good. Wagner with another rebound, her 4th. And then she is, a jump ball called. It's going to be Bulldog possession.
Yeah, she took that rebound down low, and Nunez just reached in there and tied her up as Padilla and Kimber Beltran will check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Harvey and Kraft will take a seat.
All right, so Wagner will key it in, and Padilla will bring it up. 3:04 and counting here in the first half. 17-point lead for Artesia, 32-15. Padilla is fouled. I was going to say she was fouled first, and then they got the second one.
Yeah, that was on Aguayo. Just reaching in there, trying to steal that ball away. That's the first foul on her.
Third team foul, so not at the line yet. Thacker will key it in, gets it into Padilla. Padilla turns. Aguayo out on her tightly. Now she backs it up. Going to throw it over the head of Kimber, so out of bounds. That's the 11th turnover on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Kimber trying to work her way back towards Padilla. She thought she was going to go away from her, so Kimber couldn't get to the pass.
All right, so number 10, Jimenez comes down, gets it to Bejarano, back out to Jimenez, now to the corner to Aguayo. Her shot is up and no good. And boy, she was there for the rebound but couldn't bring it in. So Deming gets it, and then a steal. Takeaway by Kimber Beltran. That's her second, and then the Bulldogs turn it right back as kick it over to the left side. Shot is up and no good. But boy, again, Bulldogs not getting good position. Now we're going to have a jump ball, which is going to go to Deming.
Yeah, Kimber going down this right side. Never saw Santa Stephen coming up behind her. Nobody yelled at her to let her know. And she just stripped her from behind real easily. As we got 32, Ava Brown checking in for Bejarana.
So neither team has scored in a while. 32-15, they get it in to Brown. Oh, and there's a steal. Padilla steps in front of that long pass. She's going to go to the left side. Shot up and no good. Good defense there by Aguayo as she went all the way down with her and did not foul her. So Deming with the ball. They get it over to Aguayo on the right side. Back, it's going to be tipped, but unable to handle it. Or the Bulldogs. Now it's going to tip away, and they're going to get the ball back. Are the Deming Wildcats on the right side kick it. Shot is up for three, and it's going to be off the rim. No good. Thacker could not get the board. Aguayo comes away with it, kicks it outside. Swing it back over to Santa Stephen, and in the middle of the shot is up and no good. And there's a rebound for Lauren Wagner, her fifth.
Ava Brown was right there with her, and Wagner just, her strength got that rebound.
Into the corner it goes. Wagner back to Padilla, now to Thacker. She'll turn to shoot the three. Nothing but net. Thacker on the board.
It's a great shot by her. Great setup by Wagner. Just kind of freed her up to do that.
Second assist for Padilla. Bulldogs 35, 15 for the Deming Wildcats. 20-point lead, which is the largest. Kick it over to Aguayo. Aguayo goes underneath to number 32, Brown. Kicks it outside. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez at about a 14-footer. Partially blocked. And then they throw it away. Deming's number 24 got the rebound, Nunez, but then tried to pass, and it went out of bounds.
That's where the Bulldogs' size comes in, as Abigail Hauschild blocked that shot. It was a jump shot. She just reached up there and blocked it.
Yeah, she's a 6-footer, listed at 6 foot, and she seems even taller than that to me, but we have two 6-footers on the team, and almost 3 because Hattie Harrison is close. Going to go to Abby over in the corner, and she called for a travel. Looked like she kept her 1 foot planted, but travel called, so the turnover back to the Deming Wildcats. 46 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs lead by 20, 35-15. Turnbow with the ball. Abby going out on her. She goes by her to the right side. She's going to kick it over to the corner. And the shot is up and no good. Boy, there was a shove under there, but coming out there with it, doing a great. Did he call a jump ball? He called it travel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kimber came away with that, but it sure looked like she had help from the backside pushing her for that travel.
I thought it was a foul, and that's why I said that was a travel.
Yeah.
All right, so kick it outside, turnabout. She goes underneath, and it goes off of Wagner. And out of bounds. Pass was behind. Wagner tried to catch it, but went off her right hand.
Yeah, Bulldogs doing a good job keeping their hands up because Hashot got a hand on that first.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Santa Stephen will key it in to Brown. Brown kicks it outside to Turnbow. Back to Santa Stephen in the left corner, back to Turnbow. Bulldogs playing a man-to-man defense. They're going to go down on the block, and we're going to have a reach on number 23 for the Bulldogs. That's going to be our – yeah, that's going to put them on the line to shoot 2. That's a second on Kimber.
Kimber reached in there the first time and missed it, so she reached in the second time and fouled her, and as soon as the whistle blew, she just smiled. She knew it.
Yep. Well, I heard it. I heard a skin slap.
We got headsets on.
I know, and I heard a whack. All right, the first free throw is up and off the right side for Brown. No good.
So we got Kraft checking in for Kimber.
Second free throw upcoming for Ava Brown. Shot is up, and the shot is good.
Use the backboard that time.
So we're down to under 20 seconds as Padilla comes across timeline pretty quick. Going to go to Thacker. Thacker wide open 3 is going to be long, and it's going to go off the foot of the Bulldogs. Kraft chases it down, and then she throws it into no man's land, so Deming comes out of there with it. Down to 3 seconds. Good defense. That's a turnover back to the Bulldogs. Just hounding her all the way down was Padilla. Well, they're going to talk about it. Oh, overturned him. So from the backside, she said it was Deming's basketball, the official. 1.7 seconds to go. They got to basically catch and shoot. And that shot is close, but no cigar. So at the half, the Artesia Bulldogs lead the Deming Wildcats 35-16. We'll go ahead and get the Tape Branch halftime show going. Stay right here, KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio on Facebook, KSVP TV on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. 35-16, Bulldogs at the half.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road, or online at deansinc.com.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
Dress up your home for the holiday season with help from Sun Country Homes and Gardens in Artesia. Nora and Marty have stocked the store with vibrant poinsettias in many different colors and sizes, along with live potted Christmas trees and beautifully decorated artificial trees. Sun Country Homes and Gardens is open Tuesday through Saturday and will stay open Friday till 7 p.m. for shopping and hot cocoa. Along with cold weather plants, flowers, and trees, find unique home decor and gifts, such as New Mexico-made lavender products from Los Poblanos, handmade Christmas ornaments, holiday rugs, and more. Happy holidays from Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street in Artesia.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here to the halftime of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs Deming Wildcats, and I've got some stats for you for the Deming Wildcats. Alexis Reyes has 2 points. Tiffany Nunez with 4. Ava Brown with 1. She was 1 for 2 from the line, and leading the way is Amanda Santa-Steven. She has 9 points in the ball game. The Lady Wildcats turned it over 16 times there in the first half. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Brooklyn Thacker with a 3-pointer. She's got 3. Kaylee Padilla leads the way. She's got 10 points. She also has 2 assists and 1 steal. Ashton Kraft with a bucket. She also has 2 boards and 1 assist. Jenna Whitmire with 3 points, a 2-pointer, and the and 1 for 3 points. And she also has 2 takeaways. Kimber Beltran has 8 points. She's got 2 boards to go with that and an assist and 2 steals. Abby Hashield, she's got 1 point. 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and she has 3 rebounds. Hattie Harrison with only 1 bucket. I think she's only shot twice, so an interesting night for Hattie. but 2 points. She's got 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. And Lauren Wagner has 6 points. She's 2 for 2 from the line and 2 two-point field goals. Also has 5 boards and 1 assist. The Bulldogs turn it over 13 times during the first half. It was 24-13 after 1, and we're at the break 35-16 Artesia.
And what stands out to me with those stats, Joby, is Santa Stephen, you go in at halftime and say, what do we need to do better? Well, we need to guard her a little closer. She's leading the way by far for Deming, and 16 turnovers also for them. And then for Artesia, it's pretty even scoring across the board for 3 of her girls. It's not like shut one down, but they also have 13 turnovers. So 29 turnovers for both teams. That's a lot going on.
It is, and we kind of talked about it the other night when the Bulldogs had their first game. They had quite a few turnovers. It was their first game of the season. They had only had 1 practice as a team. So for both Deming and Artesia, this is only their second game. They've had more practices now, but still working out those kinks and the turnovers. And, of course, give some credit to the defense on both sides.
Yeah.
Some of those were good defensive plays that caused those turnovers. All right, we're at the half. We're going to continue the halftime break here as Artesia leads 35-16 over the Deming Wildcats. Real quick, though, I wanted to give you an update. If you missed it earlier, if you didn't see or hear the game earlier today, the Artesia Bulldogs played at 10 this morning in the buyout game. The high school could buy tickets, I think, for like $1, and they could buy out a school. The pit was pretty full, and they had a good crowd. We had the band, of course, the cheerleaders, which, by the way, they're cheerleaders here tonight as well, if you're listening on the radio, and you didn't see them. But the boys win big. They win by 50. They beat the Deming Wildcats 73-23, so they advance, and we now know who they play tomorrow night. It'll be the Lovington Wildcats, the district foe, as Lovington defeated Gallup. All right, we'll continue the half. Stay right there.
Your savings will blossom with share certificates at Artesia Credit Union. Earn 5.5% APY with a minimum $10,000 deposit, 12-month term. This offer is for new deposits only and is federally insured by NCUA. Help your savings blossom with a 5.5% interest rate at Artesia Credit Union. Membership is open to all residents of New Mexico. To learn more, stop by Artesia Credit Union at 210 North 5th Street in Artesia or visit artesiacu.org.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Whether on the field or buying or selling your home, a winning team makes all the difference. Let Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway in Artesia earn your business and help you score big. They can help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, they have years of experience to get your home sold quickly and professionally. Run it into the end zone. Call and schedule your meeting today, 575-616-2430, or stop by the office at 408 South 1st in the building with the Bulldog mural. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Lands Realtors in Artesia. Proud supporters of Bulldog Sports.
Happy holidays from HF Sinclair. It's the time of the year for family gatherings, travel in Turkey, and holiday celebrations. Everyone at HF Sinclair encourages you to celebrate and enjoy the holidays safely. Don't drink and drive. Follow the rules of the road, and most of all, take time to remember the reason for the season. Slow down and take a moment to really enjoy this time of year. From your friends and neighbors at HF Sinclair, proud to be a part of this wonderful community.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Can you hear that?
I can.
Clapping my hands. Looking everybody, clap your hands. All right, if you didn't know it, this is Joey Hoffling aggravating you in your ears. Robbie Ballou just sitting there shaking his head. What are you doing, Joby? We're back here at the pit. Girls, Lady Bulldogs taking on the Lady Wildcats from Deming, and right now lead 35-16.
Whitmire refused to go where she wanted her. Whitmire, Padilla, Wagner, Harrison, and Beltran on the floor for the Bulldogs.
Padilla backs it out, goes over to the right side. It's being hounded out there, and then she loses the handle, turnover, and then the foul. So you said that earlier, Robbie, and that's what happened again.
Yeah, she got it taken away from her, and she got mad, so she reached in there, and you get a lot of cheap fouls that way. But, boy, they're trying to force Padilla to her left, and she was trying to go right.
All right, Santa Stephen will key it in front of her own bench, goes back into the backcourt to Jimenez. Jimenez crosses the timeline, and it's going to be taken away. Bulldogs get it right back as Kimber gets it ahead to Whitmire, and she traveled.
Lost the handle on the ball. Good pass by Kimber between two Wildcats, and just lost the handle, made her take an extra step.
Bulldogs back into a full court press here as they get it ahead to number 10. She goes into the lane, bounce pass to Aguayo. Her shot up and no good, and there's a rebound for Lauren Wagner, her sixth. They're going to go ahead to Whitmire. Let's see if she can chase it down. She does. Tosses it over her head. Hattie Harrison is there. Padilla on the left side goes around to the top. She's going to pick up her dribble. Nope, she keeps dribbling. Picks it up now, goes to Kimber Beltran. Boy, Deming really pressing out on our girls. Goes to Harrison way out top. She's going to go to Whitmire. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, look, and she did at the last minute, but Kimber turned the wrong way, and then she fouled. Kimber was wide open to her left, and she turned right into the paint, right into a pile of people. So the first personal foul. They're going to throw it way back and chasing it down, and then, wait a minute, what just happened? It was Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, it was a foul on them, right?
Yeah, and it was Deming threw it in, so they got a reset here.
It's a foul on number 24, which was Nunez, her third.
So Bulldog basketball. Kimber will key it in on the right side of the baseline underneath their basket, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs basket. Going to get that easy one. Nope, they covered it pretty well. Go to Harrison, tips it away from her, but she goes and gets it. Picks up her dribble. Boy, she wanted to go down to Lauren Wagner, and they're going to call a travel on Whitmire. Didn't get her dribble down fast enough.
Hattie was trying to go underneath, and she couldn't, and then she looked at Whitmire and just grinned at her.
Yeah. 6:56 going the third period. They're going to get it ahead to Jimenez up the left side. Padilla chases her down, cuts her off, and then there's a good steal. Oh, and he called the double dribble. She really didn't, but it kind of looked like she did.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, turnover. So getting the steal was Kimber Beltran, but then she called for a double dribble. Sent to Steven looking to get it in. She'll get it into Jimenez. Jimenez on the left side. Picks up her dribble, goes into the corner, now down underneath. Shot is up and no good. Hattie tips it out. Boy, the Bulldogs are not getting position. That's something I know they're going to work on. Three-pointer by Jimenez goes out of bounds. They're getting muscled around in there, and we're a lot bigger than they are.
And they're getting away with it somewhat because of their height. They're able to go over and slap it out like Hattie did, but, yeah, fundamentally need to get that fixed.
One thing the Bulldogs just did is Wagner brought it up. That took away that constant pressure. Padilla now with the ball goes into the lane. She's going to go to Harrison. Harrison on the left side. She goes up and fouled.
Good job by Harrison. She had two Wildcats, took a dribble, and then just went straight up with the ball to draw that foul.
Harrison will get two shots here from the free throw line. The Bulldogs and the Wildcats have played almost 2 minutes. Nobody has scored yet. At the half, it was 35-16, and that's where we're at, but Hattie's about to change that with a pair of free throws. First one is up, and it is no good. So she's gonna change that with a free throw.
Right here.
I'll change my statement. which I can do. I'm allowed. Shot is up, and this shot is good.
Good. See, you're allowed to do that.
All right, so Hattie Harrison now with 3 points, and they turned over. Bulldog basketball. That's the 4th turnover of the second half on Deming, and again, just some pressure there from Whitmire getting in the face of the inbound. She threw it too high to get it over Jenna and went out of bounds. Kimber to key it in. She's going to go to Harrison in the corner. Boy, she wants to go down to Wagner, and she might this time. Nope, she goes to Whitmire, and it's going to be out of bounds off of, looks like that was off of Aguayo.
Yeah, good defense by Aguayo. Whitmire, that backdoor cut, trying to get back there, but good defense.
To the corner, it goes to Wagner, out to Padilla. Padilla puts it on the floor, goes into the lane. She's tripped. That's going to be a foul. Should be on number 4. That's what I thought they were going to call it on, Bejarano.
Harvey will check in the game for Padilla. She kind of tweaked something there, going to walk it off.
She took a knee to the thigh, so it's one of those ouch situations. Bulldogs lead by 20, 36-16. Go to Harrison right at point blank. Her shot up no good. She's fouled. Again, that's going to be on number 4, back-to-back on Bejarano.
Wow, that's like 4 fouls in a row right here in the paint on Deming.
Yeah. Well, our size is really helping us because our bigs can go up high, and the Wildcats having a hard time dealing with it. First free throw is up and off the back of the rim. I was going to say good, and I had to stop myself.
Natalie Ramirez checking in the game for Bejarano.
That was Bejarano's 4th foul, I think. Oh, her 3rd. All right, Hattie Harrison's second free throw is no good. And there's a great rebound by Kimber Beltran. She goes to Harrison. Harrison turned around, shot is blocked. Harvey gets the rebound, goes over to Whitmire. Her 3-point shot is up and no good. And it goes off of Deming, Bulldog basketball.
Boy, Whitmire off a little bit tonight. That first game, she was hitting from all over the court and struggling tonight to hit anything. Cadence Turnbow will check in the game for the Wildcats.
Inside to Hattie Harrison. Her shot is up and good.
Great inbound play. That's what they're looking for, to get it inside to Wagner or Harrison. Got it to Harrison that time.
38-16. Are we going to have a steal? No, but we're going to have a foul on the Bulldogs.
Harvey, they're calling her for hitting her in the head.
I saw that. That's what they call.
Very graphic.
Yeah. All right, so they'll get it in to number 24, Nunez, outside. Now down to Turnbow down underneath. It's going to be tipped away, and a late foul, kind of late. It's going to be called on, I think. Did he call it on Harrison?
Yeah. She called the reach on her. Hashad will check in for Harrison, and Harrison has 4 fouls now.
All right, Santa Stephen will key it in on the left side under the basket. Goes outside to Turnbow. She gets it to Aguayo over to the right side. The 3-point shot is going to be short, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. As Wagner had position that time, and she let it go out of bounds. It kind of bounced down and away from her, but she knew it was off the backboard and rim, so she didn't have to get it. She'll get it into Harvey. Back to Wagner. She can bring it up. She decides to pick up her dribble. Gets it to Kimber. Kimber puts it on the floor, and she's fouled with the knee by Turnbow.
And I like the coaches because they've started calling a lot of fouls here in this third quarter. They didn't call in the first quarter, but the coaches are coaching their players, not griping at the refs. So I do like that.
All right, so that'll put, that's the 15th foul in the quarter. So that'll put, in the period, that'll put Kimber on the line to shoot 2. We're seeing that new rule in effect. It's in and out. So there's another thing I know that coaches will be working on with the Bulldogs is their free throws are not hitting. The percentage is pretty low right now. It's probably under 50%. That one's no good, but there's a fly-in rebound by Whitmire, and she can't make the shot go. Up the floor quickly comes Deming. Santa Stevens shot up no good. Again, they got position, and then they throw it away, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. But, boy, getting position again was Turnbow.
Yeah, I think part of that on the free throws, Joby, is getting their basketball legs under them. When you get tired, you start missing the free throws like that.
Whitmire with the basketball. She's going to dribble it across the timeline. Goes around a Deming Wildcat. Now she goes underneath and up to, and the shot is blocked. It'll be out of bounds. It was Wagner. She thought she was fouled, but said he got her on the arm.
Looking for that reverse layup as Ava Brown will check in the game for Nunez.
So keying it in will be Kimber Beltran. Looking. Right there she goes, and the shot is up and good for Hashield.
Hashield, and Hattie did it too. They don't use the backboard. They just do it right over the rim.
All right, so Hashield staying good defense out in front of Turnbow. She picks up a dribble, throws it away. Coming out of there with it is Whitmire. Whitmire with the steal. She's going to drive the length of the floor, go up, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Jen across half court, you knew she was taking that all the way to the basket. You could just tell by the look on her face.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something that's going to sound funny, but Jenna reminds me of my oldest son, the way she just attacks. Josh used to do. He would foul out a lot more than Jenna. First shot is up and good for Whitmire. Plus, he didn't take many three-pointers, and when Whitmire's hitting those, of course, she hits jumpers from all over the place. But anyway, she made that first free throw.
Alexis Reyes checked in for the Wildcats, and Harvey checked in for the Bulldogs.
Off the rim, no good. The long rebound comes to Santa Stevens. She drives up the right side with Whitmire trailing her. Goes to number 32. The shot is up and no good. And there's another rebound for Lauren Wagner, her 7th. I think she's had 5 defensive boards. And then a reach on number 21, Amanda Santa Steven.
So Harvey had kind of blocked out Wagner, and Wagner went over Harvey to get that rebound.
Yeah, it wasn't much. She's got 7 inches on her. She just went straight up over the top of her.
Yeah.
But Harvey gets to go to the line to shoot 2 here as the Bulldogs lead 41-16. They've scored 6-0 for Deming here in the third quarter with 4:14 to go. Shot is up and good. Steve buried it.
Thacker, Kraft, and Padilla will check in for the Bulldogs. Whitmire, Beltran, and, well, I guess Harvey will take a seat after she shoots the free throw.
After she makes this free throw, Padilla will check in. 42-16 Bulldogs. Shot is up, and she did make. She said, I don't want to go out yet, Coach. Coming down with the rebound was Ramirez. She will get it to Reyes. Up the floor she goes to Santa Steven underneath, and there's going to be a steal. Coming away with it and getting it down to Kraft was Wagner, and then Kraft loses it out of bounds. Couldn't control it.
Yeah, she's trying to catch up to the ball and dribbled it one time, but dribbled it too far out in front of her and unable to catch up with it.
One thing I really like is they were both smiling.
Yes.
All the way down the court. You know, we just missed it. So both Wagner and Kraft, big grins on their face, knowing they turned it over, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. All right, so the Bulldogs have 32 traps. She steps through it. I think she double-dribbled. Shot is up and no good, and good job by Thacker. She fought for that rebound, and she's going to get the foul and get to go shoot 2.
Good hustle by Thacker on that rebound going down the baseline. Able to use her body to kind of shield off the defender, number 21, Santa Steven. So good job by Thacker. And she's new to us this year.
She is. She's a new student here in Artesia. And I've met her outside of basketball and have been told she's going to be a player. And we're seeing that here early in the season. A lot of hustle, and she's drained a 3 already in this ball game.
Yeah, and just a junior. We get to watch her a couple of years.
We do. Shot is up, and shot is good. Thacker now with 4 points.
We got number 23, Cadence Turnbow, checking in for Santa Steven.
I didn't catch how many fouls on Santa Steven, but I think she's either got 3 or 4. Second shot is up off the rim, no good. Long rebound comes down to Aguayo. She'll get it ahead number 3, but it's too much. Can she chase it down? She's unable to. 6th turnover back to the Bulldogs.
Just unforced turnovers there, right?
Yeah.
Trying to break that press or get it down the court quick enough and just threw it out in front of her.
Padilla with Turnbow on her. Turns, going to get it to Wagner. Wagner going to throw it down to Kraft. Oh, she's got... Oh, and just missed it. Didn't realize that Abby was wide open. But she saw her. She tried to get it there, but Deming was able to recover and knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's where you don't want to take that dribble on that press break, right?
Just turn and look.
Yeah, as soon as she took the dribble, it was too late.
Thacker into Wagner. Wagner in the right corner goes out to Padilla. Going to look for looking for that three-point shot. She goes around and puts up a jumper. It's going to be no good. Wagner with the rebound. Put back no good. Coming out of there with it is Brown for the Deming Wildcats. Down the floor comes Turnbow. Hashield out there to meet her. Thacker will pick her up. Go to the left side. Bulldogs have her trapped. Then they get it to Brown. Up. Oh, she walked. Oh, got away with it. Her whole foot dragged. Good takeaway there by Abby Hashield. Still trying to get away, and she is going to be fouled. That'll put Abby on the line.
Fouls on number 2, Natalie Ramirez, her second personal foul.
Sometimes I watch the facial expressions of these young ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's,
Uh-oh.
I think she's calling a technical, or what is she giving her, a warning?
Yeah.
So it's Bulldogs will shoot a free throw, right?
She didn't do a technical.
Well, she gave a warning or something. She walked over there. But it is Abby shooting because they've got 5+ fouls here in the quarter. So that's a rule that the officials are going to have to get used to.
It is. You're right.
And that's what happened there. The official was thinking, well, that's not a bonus foul, but it is now because 5 fouls equals double bonus. No more 1-on-1s.
Yeah, I'm glad you knew that you had studied that and read that, because I would have been that first game wondering what was going on.
Well, it wasn't,
fans probably are.
Well, they might be. It wasn't that I necessarily studied it or learned it. I was told by Jeff, my brother, that it was going to be a new rule this year.
Whitmire checks in for Kraft.
Abby hit her first. Her second is up, and it's, off the back of the rim, no good. And Turnbow will get the rebound. She'll get it ahead to number 2. That's Ramirez. And then it's going to be taken away, and guess who? That's Whitmire. And then she turns it over, and there's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs, I think, on Padilla.
Got to love the hassle. Ava Brown and Padilla, both of them hustling down the court and kind of dove for it. And Padilla hit her from behind, or kind of landed on her behind. So from behind, foul on Kaylee. Second foul on Kaylee.
All right, so Turnbow, we've been saying that. I keep wanting to say Turnbow. Into the corner it goes, and good defense there by Thacker to stop her from, and then almost getting the steal again was Whitmire. Just quick hands. And then Padilla, same thing, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Deming ball, but both of them quick.
Yeah, they read the passes well. They anticipate it, and their quickness gets them out in those passing lanes.
All right, so Turnbow will be back in the backcourt dribbling. She bounces it over. And then over to the right side, number 3 gets the ball. Her shot up and no good. Padilla fighting for the rebound. Boy, she ripped it out of there, but a jump ball called. It'll be Deming basketball.
So this third quarter's taking forever, Joby.
A lot of fouls. They're trying to call a timeout, I think. Or she was calling a play, and it's a timeout sign. Their play's a timeout sign.
Oh, that's not good.
No. So the official said, "Are you calling timeout?" No, calling a play. Deming was Aguayo, and she was calling that play. The ball's over the head, but Aguayo goes and tracks it down. And then we've got a player hurt. Is that why we blow the whistle?
Yeah, I think Brown went up high to try to get that, kind of tweaked her ankle, so the referee just making sure she's okay.
Get it into Brown. She tries to drive, cut off there, kicks it outside, and it's tipped away by Whitmire. And she's going to chase down Aguayo in the backcourt. Aguayo now gets a handle, goes up the other side to the left side, still dribbles, kicks it inside the three-point line, shot up no good. And again, just good positioning there by number 3, Reyes, to get that board and the foul called on Abby.
So that will put them at 5, right? That'll be the 15th foul on the Bulldogs.
I believe so, which if it is, it is. So now they'll shoot 2. And so number 3 will go to the line. That's Reyes. She has 2 points. She can double that with a pair of free throws. The Bulldogs lead 44-16, and Bulldogs, it's 9-0 in this quarter. Bulldogs have scored 9, and Deming has yet to get on the board.
Yeah, in the first quarter, it was 24-13 at the end of the first quarter.
But she'll change that with the first free throw. So Reyes now has 3 points in the ball game and gets Deming on the. So they've scored 4 points in a quarter, almost 2 quarters. Deming. Shot is up, and shot is high off the rim. There's a rebound for Wagner. She gets it to Whitmire. She drives up the floor. She's tripped. Man, she hit her face, I thought. She's not happy, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just running. She split the double team with the dribble, and as they turned, as Jenna was going by him, one of them got her with the foot, and they called it on number 3, which is Alexis Reyes, her 3rd foul. But Jenna hit the floor hard and just slid.
I tell you, I thought she bounced her chin off the floor. She probably did. She's just tough and didn't tell anybody. Shot is up and rolls around and comes out. Whitmire will get another one here. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Can get 5 now with this free throw. Shot is up, and this shot is good.
Checking into the game is number 22, Rafaela Jimenez.
Turnbow will get a break. So Jimenez will bring the ball up. Bulldogs back up in a 1-3-1 zone. No half-court pressure this time. Picks up her dribble, goes down to number 2. She might have got away with the walk. Shot up and good on a good pass. Number 32, Brown with the bucket.
Great pass underneath to Brown. Good hands by Brown to get that in all that traffic and finish it.
Padilla out top. Now she'll back away. Now dribble to the right side. Dribble to the left side. Picks up her dribble, and it's knocked out of bounds by Aguayo.
Yeah, Aguayo anticipated that pass that time as Padilla came to her left. Whitmire looking for it.
Whitmire will do the key in. To Abby in the corner. Goes underneath. Nice pass. And foul down there on the right side is Wagner.
Boy, Wagner, we've watched her grow as a basketball player the last few years, and especially under the basket, using her body very, very well underneath there. Athletic. She had to go and get that ball and then immediately went back up with it.
Her first free throw is up and off the back of the rim, no good. 45-19 Bulldogs, 1:16 to go here in the third period. Second free throw is up and good for Wagner. She now has 7 points in the ball game, to go along with 9 rebounds, an assist and a takeaway. On the left side, we're going to have a foul called on Thacker. So, yeah, really tightening down on the fouls here in the second half. The other thing I'll tell you is the first half, we ran out of timeouts because there were so many timeouts. There's not been one break in the third period. Yeah. We've yet to use a timeout, and neither team has called one.
Well, I know in the first half you were a little frustrated. It's like, there's a foul, there's a foul, there's a foul, and they weren't calling them then. Now they are.
They are now. First free throw for Reyes is no good.
Kimber will check in for Thacker.
Yeah, I need to quit doing that, Robbie. You slap me in the back of the head every time I say there's a foul that didn't call.
I'll turn you off.
Turn me down like that. Shot is up and good.
You wouldn't get to say anything.
For Reyes. I'll just keep talking, but nobody will hear me but me. All right, pass down to Whitmire. She'll turn. Get it to Wagner. Wagner into the lane. Going to kick it back to Whitmire, and it's going to be poked away. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, it's 46-20. Bulldogs lead, and they thought, the bench over there, Deming bench, thought it was a backcourt violation, and they went crazy.
They did. They thought Wagner jumped across, not in time, but not called that way. Kimber out top to Hatfield. Abby turns, looks, going to get it. Oh, and it's going to be taken away. Turnover on the Bulldog there, fourth. Up and good for Aguayo, her first bucket of the ball game.
She's got some great speed. Whitmire was trying to catch her, and she just pulled away from her on the dribble, so good job by her.
And then Whitmire throws it away on the inbounds pass. So senior coming in saying, hey, calm down. And that was Kimber Beltran. 46-22, 33 seconds to go. They get it in. Baseline shot is up and no good. But again, the position there. Deming gets the rebound, kicks it outside Aguayo for 3, no good. And Wagner and Hatfield don't come down with it. Get it over at the three-point shot. Was it a 2? It was only a, oh, was it 3?
Yeah, you give enough chances, they're going to hit one.
And now we're going to have a call, a foul, or something? What did he call? Travel?
He called a kick.
He called a kick, Whitmire.
Kick ball.
46-25, 21-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Kraft is going to check in for Whitmire.
8 seconds to go in the third period. Bulldogs just need to get out of this period right here as it's getting a little wild. Number 22 at the ball, that's Jimenez. To the corner, three-point shot hits the sideboard, and then it's going to be thrown away, but that's the end of the third period. Artesia 46, Deming 25. We'll be back.
Hi, this is Social Norman. DWI is socially unacceptable. Nearly all drivers feel it's unacceptable to drink, then drive. It's up to us to take a stand. Take the keys out of the hands of those who seek to drink and drive if we want to make it out alive. Heed the warnings. You could kill or injure someone or lose your own life. You could lose your job. You could go to jail. Save us all. Make that call. Plan in advance for a safe ride home. Never drink and drive. This message brought to you by the Eddy County DWI program.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
All right, the fourth and final period, the Artesia Bulldogs leading the Deming Wildcats 46-25.
So as we talked about, they came out on fire. Both teams did, pressing and running up and down the court. And we've seen it pretty much kind of slow way down, but still a lot of turnovers as the defense has still been pretty good.
Padilla gets it in from Whitmire, goes to the left side, picks up her dribble. Goes to Wagner, over to the right side to Kimber. Kimber out top to Harrison. She goes and feed it down underneath. It's going to be tipped away, but the Bulldogs, Padilla will track it down. Her shot up, no good. Wagner up high for the rebound, but it's tipped around, and then a jump ball going to be called. And that will be Deming basketball.
Whitmire able to get her hands in there, but Ava Brown also tying her up with it.
So number 22 will bring it down. That's Jimenez. Bulldogs looking to put a little bit of a trap on. Get it down number 2. Oh, that should have been something, but it's not. The shot is up, no good. Wagner with a good defensive rebound. She'll get it to Padilla. Padilla will drive it up the floor. Right side, she's going to get it over to Whitmire. Whitmire, and she walked.
She did.
Turnover back to the Deming Wildcats. Coach Oddly not happy.
Yeah, I think she wanted to take a dribble and decided not to, so she took the 2 steps. I don't know. It was weird.
It was a weird look. All right, so driving on the left side, putting up a little jumper is number 22, and she knocks it down. Jimenez, nobody stopped her. Got a 12-footer on the left wing. Oh, and then we throw it away. Bulldogs turnover. Back to Brown. She fumbles it. Her shot up no good, and there's a good rebound for Kimber Beltran. It's her 3rd rebound, and she's fouled. First foul of the 4th period, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Coach Odlin calling a timeout. We'll take it as well. 46-27 for the Bulldogs with the lead with 6:51 to go here in the second half.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
All right, welcome back here to the pit as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead here in the 4th period against the Deming Lady Wildcats, 46-27. And Robbie, if the Bulldogs are able to hold on to this victory, I was trying to see who we play. I think it's an El Paso team that won earlier today and defeated our JV. We had to have our JV play because the girls team backed out at the last minute, literally, about 2 weeks ago, and Coach Hodlin could not find a replacement, so he had to put our JV team in.
El Paso Bel Air.
So the Bulldogs hold on. They'll play El Paso Bel Air tomorrow at 5:30-ish. Bulldog basketball. Wagner will key it in. Deming started to come up the press, and then they back out of it. So Wagner to Padilla. Whitmire, Beltran, and Harrison on the floor for the Bulldogs. Padilla goes to the right side, picks up her dribble, goes to Kimber. Kimber was trapped. She'll dribble out of it. Go to Harrison. Harrison swings it over to Whitmire. Whitmire puts it on the floor. No way. I thought she was going to call a walk. So a foul called. All right, so Jimenez called for the foul. That's the 2nd foul of the period for the Deming Wildcats. And the 2nd on Jimenez. Whitmire to Padilla. Jimenez out on Padilla. Goes back to Whitmire. Wagner comes out top. She'll turn.
Oh.
Get it to Kimber. Kimber stops, pops a 3, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. But there's Wagner up. Oh, and her rebound gets another one. It's up, no good. And then it's going to go to Whitmire for the rebound. So Wagner now with 11 rebounds. Whitmire also getting a rebound as Padilla trying to get it to Kimber. She loses the ball, and it's a turnover on the Bulldogs. Up ahead it goes. It's going to be to number 3. She go in on the left side. Her shot no good. And Hattie Harrison with the rebound. Her 6th. Gets it to Kimber. Now to Padilla, and I think they'll slow it down here. Whitmire picks up her dribble. Skip pass over to Kimber. Kimber's going to go underneath to Wagner on the right block. She'll go up, and she's fouled.
It's tough to figure out here, Joby, what's going on. I think the Deming Wildcats are anticipating our passing lanes a little better this second half, or the girls have gotten a little lazy with their passes because that we're working that ball around the perimeter, and they're able to jump those passes more than they did in the first half.
First shot is up and good for Wagner. That's her 8th point of the ball game. Yeah, they are. They're getting into the passing lanes. I think we're maybe a little tired. We're just not getting the passes as crisp as we did in the first half. And, again, just maybe getting our legs under us as several of our players, in fact, 4 out of the 5 starters were all volleyball starters. Harrison gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Thought she was fouled, too, but no foul called. And that Whitmire had got that rebound to start with on the missed free throw. Down into the corner. Santa Stephen with the ball trapped down there, and she's going to bounce past it, and it's going to be on the floor. Brown will get it to Santa Stephen. She'll get it out to number 22, Jimenez. Now on the right side, shot is up and no good. Good position that time for Padilla. And wait a minute. Oh, he just called it out of bounds. No foul called, so goes off of Padilla and out of bounds.
Great job by Wagner. She came across the lane and just went straight up, and it made her adjust the shot. Didn't foul her.
All right,